Allison Williams is glowing, and not just because of the red carpet lights. The Get Out and M3GAN star sat down with Entertainment Tonight for an exclusive chat, where she opened up about her quietly happy marriage, rediscovering old passions, and whether she'd ever revisit her breakout girl's role. Greeting our host with a cheerful, "Hello, stranger," Allison's warmth was immediate. She was excited, genuine, and full of energy as she celebrated her latest project. The star admitted she'd seen the movie a few times but said this was her first time watching it with a live audience. "I'm so excited," she shared. "You have to watch it with people, that's when it really hits you." As the conversation turned introspective, Allison opened up about what she's been rediscovering lately, not just in her craft but in herself. "I'm constantly rediscovering," she said with a laugh, her voice a little hoarse after a long press tour. "I've recently realized how much I love rereading things I already love. I was an English major, and in college, we had to get through so many books. Somewhere along the way, I fell out of the habit of revisiting the ones that really spoke to me." She smiled, explaining how it feels different now, reading for pleasure, not obligation. "Sometimes you read because you have to. It's nice to go back because you want to." Allison's co-star Leela recently shared that she's been healing her inner child by buying an aquarium. When told about it, Allison laughed. "Jealous," she said playfully. "I love that idea, actually." And while her latest film explores rediscovery, Allison's real life has had its own quiet revelations, like her marriage. The actress turned heads on the carpet alongside her husband, the two looking radiant and effortlessly chic. "You two are such a handsome couple," our correspondent said, prompting a warm laugh from Williams. "I know," she replied modestly. "He carries a lot of the weight, but thank you." This summer, fans were surprised and delighted to learn that Allison and her longtime partner had quietly tied the knot. For many, it was a secret romance they hadn't realized had already turned into a marriage. But according to Allison, there was never any secrecy involved. "We never were hiding it or keeping it secret," she clarified. "We just didn't make a press release about it. If you go back on Getty, we've been wearing wedding bands for a while." She leaned in with a smile, joking, "You just had to look closer, guys." And while the news took the internet nearly 2 years to notice, Allison's happy to let her private life stay just that, private. "It feels good that people know now," she admitted. "But honestly, nothing's changed. We've been married for a while. We were just living our lives." The conversation then turned to Girls, the hit HBO series that made Williams a household name. Recently, creator Lena Dunham hinted that a Girls revival might not be out of the question, saying the only way she'd bring the show back is if the girls were in very specific places in their lives. Naturally, we had to ask, where does Allison think her character Marnie would be today? Williams grinned knowingly. "I've talked about it with Lena," she teased, "but I'm not going to reveal what she said just in case it actually happens." She did, however, share one small hint. She had some ideas for Marnie. She goes, "Marnie still sings, but she's going to have to go to a sex and love addicts anonymous meeting." Allison laughed, nodding in agreement. "Marnie girl for sure is a love addict, but honestly we're all in recovery of some kind." The actress spoke with warmth and nostalgia about the show that launched her career, praising the way it captured the confusion, beauty, and chaos of growing up in your 20s. And while she didn't confirm anything, her smile said enough. She'd be open to revisiting that world under the right circumstances. It's been a busy season for Williams, whose balanced film success with a personal life she keeps refreshingly grounded. From her breakout role in Girls to her chilling performance in Get Out and her viral turn as the perfectly polished robotic villain in M3GAN, Allison has carved out a career defined by range, wit, and self-awareness. She's grown from the naive artist of Brooklyn to one of Hollywood's most versatile stars, and she's doing it on her own terms. Whether she's rereading old books, walking red carpets, or rediscovering joy in quiet moments, Allison radiates the kind of calm confidence that comes from knowing who you are and what really matters. As the interview wrapped, she thanked the team with her signature grace, poised, witty, and just a little mischievous. "We really do have to stop meeting like this," she joked, echoing her playful opening line. But the truth is, fans are more than happy to keep meeting her like this, authentic, thoughtful, and thriving. For Allison Williams, there's nothing secret about her happiness.